I love the idea that I could help people's lives, and I could do it very effectively as a business leader. Be able to use technology and create these companies that help solve and cure diseases. Maurice Ferré, Chairman and CEO of Insightec. I started my first company called Visualization Technology. And we were able to kind of track instruments inside the body and the brain in particular. That was kind of like part one of my story. The second part was, how do you make it more accurate? How do you make it more precise? And that led to another journey in my hometown, Miami, where I was born and raised. We started a company called Mako Surgical. It was a time where there wasn't a lot of medical device companies down here. There wasn't a lot of investments. So for me, in my travels, first getting into visualization and then getting into robotic and precision, the next logical thing was to be able to go into incisionless. And what we're doing is we're creating an electronic scalpel, if you will, with the use of what's called MR-guided focus ultrasound. So we're inside an MRI machine that lets you get real-time visualization of the brain so you can identify all the different parts of the brain. We are working on the treatment of movement disorders, so treating patients that have what's called essential tremor and Parkinson's. It can be up to 30 years plus before the medications don't work, and then you don't have too many alternatives. We know that if we can track and target a certain part of the brain called the thalamus, the VIM in the thalamus, and we can do a lesion in that brain, incisionless, through MR-guided focus ultrasound, which takes one treatment in less than an hour, all of a sudden it's a remarkable event because the tremors are removed immediately. And we have about a 74% response rate. We have close to 200 systems globally around the world. We have 89 of them in the United States and the Americas. And we're in almost every major academic institution in the top using World Report. And we've now done over 22,000 of these procedures. Miami has always been location, location, location. A lot of work was done in terms of what are the types of things that Miami can become great at. And one of them is in healthcare and life sciences. So companies like Insightec are really relevant. They're really important as we start using our technology, not only to do what the future is in treating different diseases, but starting to use generative AI, starting to use some of these data warehouses that are housing here, and work with our academic institutions to be able to kind of drive what are going to be important jobs. It's a lifelong mission that is going to really have an impact in millions and millions of lives. We're going to look at this in the future, and we're going to say, how on earth did we ever do surgeries when we open people up?